Welcome to TubeTalk.
Welcome back, Doug. Do you like I've changed sort of, I've got now, sort of showed that, but now I've got sideboards.
Yeah.
Just sort of, playing around with it before I finally get rid of it. You like that or not?
Yeah, maybe just shave it all off later.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people say that.
Anyway, moving on to TubeTalk, where last week, Friday, Geneva ran third for Sharp.
She did. We had 4 runners last week, 3 really good placings, only 1 miss, and Geneva, I couldn't believe what she was playing. Like, she handles a wet track, she's stronger, more mature. Form was pretty good. She drifted out, she was just about the outside of the field. Really good run from her, handled the track, got back, ran home really strongly for third. It's in for a good preparation. Follow your money. She paid $9 a place. Follow your money, people.
Okay. And then also, Maidstone Park also ran third for Sharp, and they were both at Wanganui.
They were. She was fresh up too. Just started okay, got a bad check, spat out the back, and had to mount a long run. By the time she mounted her own, the first horses were off and gone, but she closed really well for third and has come up well. And will be. That was a mile. She'll have another mile, then step up in distance, and I think 2,000 metres plus will really be her go. 36 to 1 if you back them both to place. Multi, $10 on that, $360. She's put Ocean Park, Maidstone Park too, and they get better as they age. The stock of Ocean Park.
It's like a double whammy because third place for Sharp, both at Wanganui. And also last week, on Wednesday, we had Ferry Me Home, who ran second at Eagle Farm.
Yeah, the Wednesday just gone. Got a nice run in transit, pulled a little hard, but then settled, came 5 wide round the turn, 4 horse across the track, really exciting, and just the bob of the head missed it and ran second. But a really, really good run, and he's a very consistent horse. Very rarely doesn't weigh in. Picked up some more prize money, and he will now go forward to a $50,000 race on the 1st of August at Eagle Farm, where he really likes racing.
And moving on to this week. So, on Saturday at Waikato, race 5, we have Loose Cannon running.
Your third fresh up, very talented horse, has a better draw, barrier 2. Track will be a bit wetter. It'll be heavy, I think. But I think she'll get away with it, and I think we can, from barrier 2, we can settle a little bit closer, and that could be the key in the running. Danielle Johnson on board, rides her well. Has to be an excellent winning chance. Only question mark being really how deep the track is and whether she handles it or not. But on ability and the race panning out, she should be very hard to beat.
And also on Saturday at Rangatiki, we have 2 runners. First one
3
being,
runners, but 2 in 1 race.
Yeah, 2 in 1 race. First one being Bella Sorella.
Yeah, and the maiden 1400. First up, you can forget about her run. Cozzy rode it. I love Cozzy, but it was a terrible ride. He was like 9 wide the whole way, covering too much ground. She just got tired late. This suits her better. 1400 metres. She'll get back and relax a bit better, and look for her to be running home and going a much, much better race. 1400 metres also suits stepping up in ground and back on her home track. It'll probably be heavy, but I don't think that'll worry her too much, and she'll be over the odds.
And also at Rangatiki race 6, we have Rock Island Line.
No, we also have, in the same race.
In the same race as Bella Sorella, we also have Love Potion.
Thank you, Douglas. And she actually won a nice race for Sharp. She was just in the wrong part of the track. She was right in it till about 200 metres to go, but she was down the inside, sticky part of the track, and just couldn't kick on, and was 7th. It's up in the air whether we run her. We've entered her because we want to go 1400 metres, and the weather forecast is good with the track coming back, and it's now changed a little bit. There's a bit of rain. I think if it stays in the heavy zone, we'll scratch her, and we'll wait for Hawke's Bay a week later, where we're, touchwood, will hopefully get a better track, or just over a week later on the 29th. But if the track comes back and she runs, she's got a nice draw. She'll be able to settle probably midfield with a bit of cover, and she should, now with the better draw, be able to pick the part of her track she likes and get home well. But I am concerned with the change in the weather forecast as to whether she'll run or not.
And at Rangatiki race 6, we have Rock Island Line.
Very, very good second first up. Could well have won. He is terribly off at the weights in this race. Shockingly badly off. He's 5.5 kilos out of the handicap. One of those races whereby there's a horse called Jesse G who is just thrown in at the weights. Absolutely thrown in at the handicap, being an open entry race. And should be awfully hard to beat given those circumstances. You know, he's carrying 55, he should be carrying 49.5. We do have Kozi Asano on, who rode him last time, claiming 1 kilo. The 1400 metres suits. The wet track suits. He likes Awapuni. He'll run well. He should be able to get choose wherever he wants to be from the draw. He's slightly outside midfield. Track won't bother him. He should get home. He should get home really well. But the way this race has been handicapped makes it difficult for him on those circumstances, but not on ability.
And moving on to Australia.
Australia.
For the first one, we have at Ipswich, race 3, we've got Elward.
The mighty Elward. Third last start in the Group 3 Chairman's. He drops in grade back to open class. Has a bit of weight to carry, 59.5 kilos. Drops back, but there's only a 5.5 kilo spread in the weights, 55 kilo minimum. Drops back 50 metres in distance, which shouldn't bother him. Has a nice barrier draw, should be able to sit just behind the speed. And you've got to be handy at Ipswich because it's quite a short straight, and if you get too far back, you sort of no chance. So Luke Dittman in the saddle. He should settle pretty handy, and it's got to be a very good winning chance. I think he's third favourite. Lejuge and Chaotic are the two favourites. I think Chaotic is favourite, but he's right in it. He can win this race. Would be great to see him notch another win. He deserves it.
Yes, and moving to Randwick race 4, we've got Mulbaras.
Another horse on Weather Watch. Really like this imported son of Dancili out of the Galileo mare. A very flashy black horse with 4 white feet. Super run last start. He got back off a slow speed. It was the fastest last 600 metres of the day, and he would have been the fastest last 600 metres of the race. He climbed into his work late, but the first 4 around the home corner were the first 4 home, so the pattern was against him. Steps up to 1800 metres, really suits him. Barrier 5 should get a nice run along with Sam Clipperton in the saddle. I think he is well over the odds. I think he's a really good chance, but it all depends on track conditions. He likes it good, he doesn't like it heavy. It's currently heavy. If it came back to like a soft 7 or 6, I think we would run, and at a soft 6 I just think he's a chance, but worse than that the track will be against him.
And lastly this week at Flemington race 8, we have none other than Sir Pippin.
Yeah, so Sir Pippin, we were going to actually run him at Randwick this week, but the border closure between Victoria and New South Wales hasn't allowed that. So he's in an open 2,000 metre race. Nice barrier draw 5, John Allen on board. Flemington suits him, should get a lovely run. He's out of the handicap a little bit by 2.5 kilos. Last start, he just lost a couple of lengths before the turn, and then he got going again late in a similar class race. Flemington suits him. If he gets a nice suck along in the race and gets out and clear and rolling in time, don't discount him at $26. He's working well. He had a jump out last week, went well. He just is unfortunately caught between 2 grades at the moment, but he can run in the money. I wouldn't be discounting him on his last run.
And that moves us on to bit of the week. And
bit of the week?
Yeah.
Last week, Dave, what did I do? I picked Sanctify. And what happened? I love Cozzy, but you can't ride a horse 4 wide on the speed with no cover. It will stop.
Bit of a shocking performance, to be honest.
I love Cozzy, but it was a shocker. It was a Betty Crocker. But we put that behind us and we move forward to this week, which is all we can do when you run last. When you have 4 horses running in a week, 3 of them place and your bet of the week runs last, all you can do is turn the page, go forward and get a winner this week.
Unless the bit of the week doesn't go well. Let's hope it does go well.
So we've got 2 bets of the week, haven't we, Doug?
Yes, but you can start with yours.
Okay. Bet of the week. Are you going to say it or am I going to say it?
You can say it.
Bet of the week is Waikato, race 1, the maiden hurdle, Cossack, number 1. Like this horse. He's had 3 hurdle starts for a 4th and 2 seconds. Jumps well. Trained by Paul Nelson, the master jumps trainer. Aaron Kuru, the best jumps rider in the country, is on him. He'll be fit. He'll be hard fit. And I looked up and saw he was paying $4 and thought, wow, that's fantastic money. So Cossack is my bet of the week. 20 past 10, Saturday morning. Get some money on him, put it in your TAB account. You've got punting money for the rest of the day.
Okay, and now let's move on to my bet of the week.
So, Douglas,
Yes.
Bosma, what is your bet of the week?
Well, my bet of the week, Rangatiki, race 3. I've got Lil Uzi. He's won 2 trails on heavy track, and he looks like a good horse. And it's trained none other by Lisa Lutter, who actually trains quite a few of our horses right now.
She does, yeah. And Kozi Asano's riding it as well.
So,
Yeah, look, trial up nice. Let's double our money, Cossack into Liluzi.
yes. And there hasn't been a paying price yet. But I'd say just $1 each way, she'll probably do it.
Okay, that sounds like good advice.
Yes. Well,
All right, Doug, you want to talk us out?
that wraps up TubeTalk for this week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
And De Valera makes ground of the fence around the turn, and Song and a Prayer 2 lengths clear from Regal Stage, going to a clear second. Then Big Bad Bruce running on. Regal Stage lays it down to Song and a Prayer. Big Bad Bruce is trying to get the pair, and Boober is the outside, hitting the line well. Regal Stage in front, trying to fend off Big Bad Bruce, but Mubarak is the outside, coming hard, and Mubarak over the top, knocked off Regal Stage.